Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going back to a band that it's been a very long time since I did my first video to. This is going to be Brats. Almost 2 years ago I had a request for these ladies, and I really enjoyed the song, but for some reason I just never got back to them. And then just recently they've been popping up on my YouTube feed again. And I'm like, I remember that band. I remember liking them, so I definitely wanted to do another video. So I'm going to be doing their song, Spiderweb. This came out about 3 years ago. Really interested in this because I really liked that first song of theirs. When I did their song a couple years ago, it was really good. These girls are really good. I never got the one answer or an answer to one of my questions though. I actually just went back and rewatched my reaction to that so I could kind of get a feel of the band again. There's a drummer and a bass player in that video that I couldn't come up with who they were, and nobody ever answered in the comments of who they were. And I searched it on Google, and Google doesn't know. So I don't know if this one's going to have more musicians in it or not. But the band is just the two sisters, Ray and Aya. But I'm really excited for this. Like I said, it's been a long time since I heard them. I don't know why I didn't get back to them because I really enjoyed that song that I did before. So I'm just excited to get to do this one. Real quick, I did want to let y'all know that if you're interested in donating to the channel, I do have a PayPal and my Buy Me a Coffee links down in the description. And if there's a specific song you'd like me to get to really quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation. Those requests go straight to the top of the list. I get to them as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. It's really important to me that if y'all are going to be generous enough to donate to have me watch something, you should get to see your reaction as fast as I can get it out to you. So thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world. But let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go with Brats with their song Spiderweb. Okay, this is very interesting so far. Her voice is beautiful. I really like her voice. Ray, I'm not going to try their last name, but Ray on vocals, she's such a good singer. And it's really interesting. It was very pretty there at the beginning, and then the rest of the music came in, and it was kind of an odd time signature. It had, or the riff was kind of flowing in the time signature a little unusually. But I was digging it. It was really good. And then it dropped into what's going on right now, to just very ambient sound and kind of unusual. So I'm excited for where this is going to go. Very unique how they're doing this. Okay, this is a really interesting thing that they're doing. The it's very experimental, very like unusual things are going on, and they're like leaning into it. I do want to apologize. I have noticed that a few times it's my computer's hiccuped and like paused for like an instant. Um, I don't know why it's doing that, but I don't want to lose the integrity of my first time listening to it. So I hope it's not that distracting. But what they're doing with this is crazy. Again, I want to ask the question again. Let me know who the musicians are that help them, because there's a drummer and there's guitar, there's keyboard. Sounds like there's some synth in there. The Aya is the bass player, and of course Ray is the vocalist. They're fantastic. I'm loving how unusual this is. I love a great song that makes you work to figure it out. I'm very curious on where this is going. Really, really digging this. I love the little unusual parts they're doing. It's really cool. Like this. Ooh, listen to that guitar. Crunchy. Industrial. It's very industrial. Okay, that was cool. Well, let me know, was that like a flash through a bunch of their different iterations of the band? The band's been going for a little while, but it's just been these two for. I had the Wikipedia picked up. It's been just the two of them since 2020. But there were like a scene with like four people there. It was like a flash, almost like a flash through the band's history, which looked very, very cool. I don't know why, but this is just working for me. It's so unusual. Ray's voice is just gorgeous. I'm loving the bass riffs in here. The guitar is really fantastic as well. Let me know who's playing the guitar. But this is a cool video. The video is very interesting. When it flashes to the artwork, the spider is very like an overarching, menacing presence in the background a lot. It's a cool looking video, and I'm really digging this. This is really good. Right here is like a bunch of flashes. It's like the history of the band. That was cool. There's still a lot to go. That's a cool artwork too. That spider is very cool. Oh, they're going to do full credits. Hopefully they'll give the other musicians. Sorry, I want to let all the credits roll. I'm a big believer that if a band puts in credits, you need to watch them. All these people need to have the credit that they deserve. Very, very cool. I dug that. I really did dig that. It was so unusual, so just off the wall. Okay, it doesn't look like they're going to do anything, and it didn't say anything about the other musicians. I love to give credit to all the musicians that are involved. But that was fantastic. I actually really, really enjoyed that. That was Bratz with their song Spiderweb. I really enjoyed that. There's so much unusualness to it that it was interesting, and I couldn't look away. The music was super interesting with the different time signatures and different ways they were playing, and then the drop to just like a background noise with her vocals, and then there was some spoken word in there, which was very cool. They spoke some spoken word back and forth with each other. This was fun. I really, really enjoyed this video, and the song was really good. I really like that. I love a band that isn't afraid to do something that's not in the norm. You know, you write a song, the standard way to do it would be like an intro, verse, chorus, bridge, solo, chorus out, and that's your, if you want to write a hit, that's what you write. That's you don't stray from that. But then you get a band like this who is more than willing to do just unusual, off the reservation thinking, and I really, really like that. This was a lot of fun. These girls are a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to have to listen to more of their stuff. I'm glad I finally came back to them after, like I said, it's almost been 2 years since I first listened to them. But this was a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, like the video, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.